Difference between a podcast and video? Nothing. Except podcasts can be listened to without watching them. But if it happens to have a video, then it's just a video also. And this is, I guess, a podcast. I'm just lying here, guys. It sucks from one perspective. And then from another perspective, I'm sure it rocks. So, I'm in Washington. That's WA. The state of Washington. That's the abbreviation for Washington is WA. I'm in Seattle right now. Just in some sort of like kind of middle ground between suburban and city kind of area. Houses around, but there's also a lot of streets and business and stuff. But this is not where I live. This is just a random street. And it's a very good street. I need to remember where I am, because if I'm ever looking to just downtime it, this is the one. And what am I going to talk about? I can talk about science and math. So science and math. No, I don't know. I have nothing to say, guys. It's been a good time here in Washington. My apartment's great. Like, the feeling of it's great. I have some issues with I'm not gonna lie, the people in the building, but it's cool. I heard a woman get sounded like I heard a woman get probed. That's a weird way of saying I heard intercourse happening. That was fun. I actually love that when it happens, because you don't know if the woman's attractive to you or not attractive to you, but you hear the sound and it doesn't even matter. You're just like, oh, okay, this is a sound that pleases me. And yeah, that happened a couple nights ago, and it was exciting. I like the area. Like I said, I've walked around it. I've been around it. Getting used to new cities, because this one's a new one for me, is not hard. It takes time, and it takes you doing the steps. Like, it's long, but it's not hard. I went over to, I think it was, not Darby, some Rainier, I think the town was called Rainier. Don't know, and I wouldn't want you to think I know, but I think I went down to Rainier and then walked back to my apartment. It was like a 35-minute walk. Basically, this is what I did. I went down to about Broadway, and I want to say Broadway and I forget, but somewhere around First Hill where I live. And then I walked like 7 blocks. I really have a hard time knowing northeast, east, southwest in this area, because I don't focus on that. But I went like 7 blocks down. I think it was maybe south. I don't know. And then I went east for a long time, like 35 minutes. And I think that's Rainier. I don't know, but that's where I was, and I was walking around. There was a nice park there. It was called like Daejeong, I think. Daejeong Park. It's a little park. It has one Chinese architecture, plaza type of public, styled like China, sort of old China, like just like a little circular, like dome area, gazebo. What's the word? I don't know the word, but just a kind of small, old Chinese looking gazebo. I don't know. but the rest of it was just grass. And that's where I walked to. That was my destination. Then I walked back. And so I learned. Is my point. I learned where I was. So I know where I was, and I know where I went to and from. And that's nice. And I've learned about like the University District, and I've been up to different places around Seattle, not exactly in Seattle, but around it. So it's all good. I like the nature. I like even the beach. I went to a beach. So I've been to one beach, and I liked it. I swam. So yeah, Washington is just fine. There's a homelessness kind of issue, if you want to call it that, in downtown, and it's not an enjoyable thing. It's a sad thing that bothers me, but I take it in stride. So yeah, apartment's good, area's nice. Not really complaining too much about all that. I'm looking forward to doing more, but I tend to say that, but I don't know what I'll be actually doing. I'm proud of myself for actually going out and walking lately, but other than that, I'm not proud of much that I've done here. I do work. I have a job. But yeah, I've learned about the area. I've learned about things while I've been here. I've learned in general. I've been having a nice, non-problematic time, pretty much. Just having a good time. Just doing things of various natures. Doing things, having some activity going on, not a lot. But yeah, Seattle, that's what I've been doing lately. I've been doing the city of Seattle more recently than when I first moved. When I first moved, I kind of settled in and stayed in. And now I've recently, just in the past, since being a regular gym member, I've decided to go out and hit up those various areas that I just mentioned, and go hiking and all other stuff. But yeah, so I do go to the gym. I said that just now. I go to the gym, and it's really good. Gyms are great. Yeah, gym is going good. I do not pull-ups. I do bicep curls. I do treadmill. I do squats. I do planks. I do a little bicycle here and there. I like the bicycle, I'm not gonna lie. I do a little Stairmaster here and there. I like that too. Mostly I focus on bicep curls and treadmill. I try not to do them on the same day. I don't know if cardio messes with building muscle. I think I remember from high school that it does. But I don't know if it's better to do them, if it even matters if you do them on the same day. If the problem that exists between trying to build muscle and doing cardio, which they kind of do the opposite sort of thing, even though they're both healthy, they prevent one another from like if you're building muscle, you're not going to get lean, I think. And if you're trying to just get lean, you're not going to really build muscle. I think I remember that's how it works, but I don't know if separating it by day, like one day this, one day that, helps, or if you have to do it for long stretches, like 2 weeks cardio, 2 weeks muscle. I don't know, and maybe I'm just wrong, but I do kind of remember being taught that if you're trying to get your body to lose weight, like fat, cardio is going to do it, but you need fat if you're trying to build muscle. So cardio is going to prevent you from gaining that muscle. I think that's what I remember. But yeah, so I've been doing alternating times like that, even though I think muscle is a more attractive way of life. I do have a frame. Right now I'm just obese, flat out. I'm overweight, very overweight. But my frame is not one of I'm not naturally kind of stocky, where a muscle man format of muscle would be oh, that guy could, some guys you just see, even if they're heavy, they're oh, that guy, he's got that football player body, or he's got that gym bod, he could be a real good, he's got the potential to become a lifter or whatever. You look at me and I'm just I have thin hands, fingers, I'm not a meaty man. Like, my arms are kind of thin. My legs are kind of thin too. I don't know. Maybe I have a bias towards my own body, but I feel like I don't have that body where people say, oh yeah, he could be this big muscle guy if he went to the gym. I don't think. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I think I don't. But I'm trying to get muscular rather than just cardio. Because I've had abs before. Yeah, bro. I've had abs. And I've had a tremendously good looking body if you want to look like a bicyclist or like a triathlete, like a track runner or something, or a swimmer. I've had that body. Not even a swimmer, maybe like let's just keep it at running. I don't know. I've had that kind of body, but I want that body that's not just like not a crazy like MMA body, like a heavyweight boxer body. I don't want like that, but per se. But I do want something where it's like I'm just like built more like a pickup truck rather than like a coupe, you know. So yeah, I don't know if it's possible, but I'll try. Also, I don't know if my forearms are getting any bigger. That's a burn. I don't know if my forearms are getting bigger because I've been doing bicep curls, but my forearms aren't doing nothing. So maybe I need to figure out what exercises activate forearms. Yeah. Squats are great. I don't squat too much because I walk. I figure I do get a good amount of walking. So the only exercise I do is maybe 20 minutes Stairmaster and 10 minutes bicycle every other time I go to the gym, maybe. I don't focus on that. I do like workout. Like, it's surprising. Like, people say, don't skip leg day. It's not a problem. I don't. Thank you, I don't. I actually like exercising the legs. Maybe it's not glamorous to you, but to me it's part of life. I don't know. So that's what I've been doing. I'm wearing a shirt which stinks. I've been told I stink before. I hope I don't stink at work. I could do a better job cleaning my shirts before each time I go, but I'm not much for laundry. I'm not much of a laundry guy. I should be, but I have to do that. In order to be a laundry guy, I have to actually do laundry, and I don't like to do laundry. Hee. Yeah, so that's that. And yeah, everything's pretty good. Yeah, I'm set. Everything's set, pretty much. And if something gets unset, I'll have to set it. This is my car. Spacious, elegant, grandiose, majestic, supple. It's a nice interior. In my spare time, I'll look at Instagram, which is a great app. I haven't usually in my life watched YouTube. I don't do that too much now. I will be back, but I don't as of recently. But I will be back. It always gets me back. Yeah, Seattle. Just living. There's nothing else to say. I'm just living. Not in a depressed way. Don't think I'm depressed. I have had some sad times here. I have. But I haven't been smushed by it. And there's nothing that a person could do to help me if I told them I was feeling upset. There's nothing, because it's all in here pretty much, and in here. But it takes a lot of personal exploration to be alive, to be happy. So yeah, and I mean, I don't think people could, like, when I say I don't think I want to tell people I'm upset if I get upset, I don't mean like I'm trying to shield myself, or I think that like I'm better than my own upsetness in a way. Like my own upsetness doesn't have any bearing on me because I can just wipe it down, just spit it out. No, it's all good. I just mean that it's come and gone, and it's gone at the moment, so it's all good. And I wasn't feeling it too much anyways. But yeah, everything's pretty cool.